I guess to start with, yeah, obviously very, very happy, but really proud of the guys up here and the rest of the team, the way they went about their business to this point, the entire season. I don't think people understand how difficult it is to, number one, make the NCAA tournament, but then to be a national seed and now to win a regional. Those are great accomplishments, and this group has been outstanding because of what their vision is, and their vision's not to just win a regional. So with today's game, very, very tough game. Take my hat off to Wright State. They were very tough, outstanding, scrappy. But these guys did such a good job. We got very good pitching. Tyler J came in and was outstanding for his stint, for his 4 innings. And then, you look at Will Krug, came up with key hits all day, put us ahead with the big double into the gap, and then David Kerian puts the icing on the cake. So, as always, a team win. We did a great job on the mound. We did a great job defensively. And then I think 8 out of 9 of our hitters had hits, and the bottom of the order, RBIs all over the place again. So just, proud of the guys because of the team effort.
Questions for the student athletes? That's you to share the mic on the far end.
I guess, Will, to start, I guess maybe for all 3 of you, I mean, first regional title ever for Illinois, most wins, in Illinois history. What does that all mean to you?
Kind of probably still in shock, not shock, but it's kind of surreal. I don't know, maybe it'll hit us soon, but right now it's just, it's awesome. Having everyone come out to the game all weekend, even through not great weather, and packing the stadium for our games was awesome. So this whole season's been a blast. I mean, can't put it any better than that.
Yeah, I just think that all that stuff's really cool and nice, but our team goal's been to get to Omaha this whole time, so it's really just kind of just an accomplishment that goes with our goal that we've been trying to strive for this whole year.
And then with just seeing our hard work and dedication pay off is just nice to see. Like Tyler said, we have goals and everybody knows them, but just step by step, we're going to get it done.
Coming back in games seems to not necessarily be a problem for you guys this season. How much of that could be credited to just going over adjustments within the dugout on a certain pitcher that's out on the mound, or is it just you start seeing the ball better late in games, or what necessarily could be credited to that?
I would say it's kind of a mixture of all the things, but, I mean, if you look at our team as well, we got a veteran team, guys that have been around, and I think it's that kind of mentality and just how we practice and whatnot that even when it gets later in the games, even if we're down, there's no panic. There's never been panic in the dugout. And, we know we're going to get our job done. It's just a matter of when. So I think it's just that veteran team.
Yeah, I think it's just that our hitters trust the pitching and the pitching trusts our hitters. So if we're down, we know as a pitching staff that if we get through this inning, odds are we're going to put up some runs, and they know if they don't score some runs that we're going to go out there and shut down that next inning. And I think just being and having each other's backs really helps us.
Tyler, the first 2 games didn't have to go to the bullpen at all. Was it nice to finally get out there?
Yeah, it's definitely nice. I like if I don't have to throw and our guys are going out there throwing complete games, I have no problem waiting to throw until the last day, until the championship game. That is not an issue at all. So it's great to see guys that have been starting all year really picking up their game towards the end and really throwing out there and doing a great job.
Sorry. Did you and Coach talk about when you would come in? Like, was there a discussion? You won't come in before the 5th, before the 6th, or anything like that?
No. I just know that if I don't throw, I've learned that I can throw more innings on that 3rd day. So if I don't throw the first 2 games, that I'm expected to have those long innings. It's something that I've kind of known throughout the whole year, and I've really adjusted to. So it was really have a discussion. It's kind of just something your role at this point. So I went into the game knowing that it could be 1 inning or 4, and that's just something I got to be ready for.
Tyler, you had a couple of acrobatic plays in the field today, so you proved that you can field your position as well as pitch your way out of jams and get batters out by strikeouts. So talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, I didn't. Well, first of all, I thought that ball was an absolute shot at me, and I got a little freaked out, and I caught it, and I didn't know who I'm supposed to throw to, whether it was Dave or Reed or Ryan. So I kind of stood there, and then so I threw it to Dave eventually. But yeah, I just kind of saw the ball up, so I jumped forward as high as I could, and I looked down, and it was in my glove. So it was pretty cool.
Tyler, you've probably gotten used to it by now, but you had to notice all the guns. As soon as you come into the game, the guns come out. And what kind of feeling does that give you? Do you block it out entirely?
I didn't. I couldn't tell you where my parents sit in the game, so I had no idea that there were guns up. I mean, I'm sure there were saying that you said that, but no, I'm just really focusing on the glove and executing my pitches, and that's it.
Well, how does it feel when they intentionally walk Kerian and then you come on up and slam a RBI double?
It's not a bad feeling. I don't know. I've hit behind Dave for most of the year, and there's two things. One, there's a fan at our games. Her name's Tiffany Hand, and she goes crazy when David comes up. She's her biggest fan, and it's great to hit behind him because I get to hear that. And then the other part is, yeah, David gets intentionally walked every now and then I get a chance to get up there and, just try to have a good AB, and it's worked out a couple times this year, so it's a great feeling. Yeah.
For the bottom third of the lineup to produce most of the runs today, I mean, just for you two and for Ryan, I mean, just what does it say about this team where 7, 8, 9 did all the damage?
I just think it says that anybody in the lineup can hurt the other team at any time. We trust each other. We know each other, what we're going to do, and that we are capable to do that no matter when it is in the game. Like if the top half isn't hitting, the bottom half will help. So it's just picking each other up.
Yep, exactly. Someone, the top or middle might come to hit at other games. You never know when.
David, what happened to that home plate collision?
I was running home, running as hard as I could, but I was about to slide till I saw he was in the baseline, and I mean I didn't want to dive feet first or head first and get something broken, so I just thought of the next best option, and I mean just safer for both of us, for his chest and my legs. So I mean I thought it was the best option right there, not to hurt him or. I was just trying to score.
David, you're named MVP of the regional. How does that add anything special to this?
I mean, a little something, but I mean, everybody helped each other out. It's unbelievable. With Will Krug, Ryan Roper, I mean, they're outstanding this tournament, and I mean, everybody was. So, I mean, it's great. The whole team deserves it.
Any final questions for the student athletes?
It's looking overwhelmingly likely that you guys are going to get Vanderbilt next weekend. Are you guys eager to take a crack at those arms?
I'm excited, very excited. I played with those guys and a couple guys in the summer, and I'm really looking forward to the chance to playing against them. That's for sure.
And we know that they have some top draft pick arms, and I mean we've been facing Tyler for a couple years, so we know what that's like. And I mean, we know that they'll come out and compete. They're a great team. They won last year, so we're going to be excited to go out there and, just play like we have been.
Yeah, get to spend another week with the team and go out and compete against some good competition. So can't ask for anything more.
Well, you guys seem happy about the win, but just not satisfied yet with just a regional.
Definitely you're satisfied, but like I kind of said earlier, our goal hasn't been let's get to a regional or let's win a regional or let's get to a super. It's to get to Omaha and win Omaha. So it's just kind of just a step, and it's a process to get to what we really wanted to do the whole year. And it's nice that these things kind of come along with it, and you look back and it'll be cool. But our goal is to get to Omaha and win it.
Was that goal from first day of fall practice?
Yep.
Absolutely.
You know?
I mean, something that's been said before is if you're not coming out here to be the best in the world at what you do, you're kind of wasting your time. So, absolutely.
But we definitely still take it one game at a time, for sure. It's not like we're just all like blowing by it. It's definitely one game at a time, one at bat at a time, one pitch at a time, and that's just kind of how we've been going at it the whole year.
Okay, anything else for the student athletes? Thank you guys, congratulations.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
I can find my way back.
All right.
I'm not that old.
Just want to be sure.
Thanks for looking out for me.
Coach Hartleb?
Hey, Coach, you've prepared for Vanderbilt 2013. You likely see Carson Fulmer again this weekend. What type of stuff can you go back on, draw from the 2013 Regional to help prepare the guys for next weekend?
Well, we'll take a look at some charts and things from 2 years ago. Going to face a very, very good arm. They're going to face some very good arms as well. It's going to be, a great battle, and really looking forward to it. You just have to go up and have a solid approach and swing at balls in the zone, and we'll be in great shape. So it's going to be a great super regional, and that's what it's all about. You have to be good people to get to the top, and that's what we're going out to accomplish.
So I guess just what was your view on the collision at home?
That's tough. Just a tough play. It happened in a game, not with us, but a game in the Big Ten tournament. It's so tough when to slide, when to try to dive. The ball kind of took the catcher up the baseline. You're not allowed being in the baseline or blocking the plate without the ball, and so you have to make that decision. And then, Dave's trying to figure out how to get to home plate because you teach him to go straight for the plate because it's not allowed to be blocked. Those are extremely tough calls. I thought it was just incidental. I understand both sides of it. There was an argument about Dave's contact, and on the other side, I questioned the fact was he blocking the plate without the ball. And I thought it was handled well. Tough situation. Everybody gets emotional and caught up in things because there's a lot on the line. But I thought the umpires did a great job all weekend. Again, these games are never easy because of the emotions that are there, and the officials that were sent in here were outstanding.
Is there kind of a regroup after that? I know Wright State talked about that. Your team kind of get together and regroup and kind of refocus after all that happened?
We had a short meeting, one-sided meeting, basically, because you have to keep your composure, and you also have to expect for other things to escalate later in the game because of emotions. And our guys just need to understand, stay focused. We can't do anything stupid where you're going to miss games in the future. And our guys are mature. They understand that. I guess my fear is always that we're so competitive, and we have guys that go out and play as hard as they can, and their emotions get to them at times. I just want to make sure that we backed off a little bit from a mentality standpoint on how we were going to handle close calls, things being said to us, those types of things. But the group relaxed right away and went out and got their jobs done.
Coach, any thought about bringing in Jay in that fifth inning when you took the lead before you brought in JD?
Well, we could have. It's tough. It's tough to know exactly when to bring him in. With the 2-run lead, would have been nice, but at the same time, we're not going to overextend him, and so pitch count is always a concern. If something happens and you don't win that game, did you burn him and don't have him for the nightcap? And so there's a lot of things that went through my mind. I thought, we got him in at the right time. Tyler's done a great job for us all year. Obviously one of the best pitchers in the country. We've got a lot of other good pitchers too that I trust when we put them out there, and so everybody has a job to do. I thought Drew did a great job handling the staff and having the right guys ready at the right time.
Was pitching Tyler J today part of the plan no matter what? Like, regardless of any circumstances, did you want to beat up a couple innings?
Tyler was going to get extended a little bit today, regardless. We've done that throughout the year, just as he talked about. We knew he was going to pitch in some capacity, and it was probably going to be an extended capacity. But we just need to wait and let things unfold. Tyler's a person that is going to be a major part of our weekend next weekend. And so to make sure that he got time on the mound and quality time and got his pitch total up again, I thought was important.
How much has maybe seemingly laser focus on getting to Omaha helped you kind of achieve each step along the way?
This group has not gotten caught up in one win or one loss all year because, again, it's a process. We talk about the process of getting better from day to day, and you talk about the process of what it takes to be a champion. And these guys have done all the right things to win some championships. And I know when it's all said and done, we're going to be proud of the championships we've won to this point. But this group's been businesslike. It's one step at a time. We've got some things that we've achieved and are behind us, and now we have to look forward and make sure we're doing the right things to continue to move forward.
Dan, there was a lot of talk last week about hosting the regional and what it would be like. Was it all you hoped it would be? Was it all you thought it would be?
Yeah, the regional, first time being here in Champaign, very proud that our team was able to accomplish that. It's not easy to get in the NCAA tournament. It's definitely not easy to host, and it's extremely difficult to be one of the top 8 seeds. And so those are a lot of the accomplishments. I mean, we had a lot of things that went into this. First, our administration's been outstanding. Mike Thomas, Mike Waddell, starting 2 to 3 months ago. It was something that had to be planned. And then you look at Zach Acton and everybody that's been involved with the planning and the construction of the facility, basically. There's just so much that goes into it, and I'm very confident that everybody that was here had a great experience, and that's what it's all about. I had a great experience because you have our home fans here, and then to win it, it's been fun. So yes, I'm very proud of what's been accomplished, and looking forward to the next step.
Any other questions for Coach Hartleb?
Do you keep Dave in the 7th spot because he could do damage there and kind of anchor the bottom of your lineup?
Yeah, that's a good question, fair question. It's Dave's done a good job. I think everybody understands their roles and they have a certain mentality. I don't like to shake the lineup up a lot. Sometimes you have to. But we're so solid from top to bottom, and we have RBI threats from top to bottom. And to have that type of punch in the 7-hole, I'll go out on a limb and say there's no other team in the country that has that. So very comfortable with him there. It just, you just feel good that regardless of who's up, we have opportunities to score. It gives you a lot of punch.
So I guess maybe over the course of the season, you've sacrificed some at-bats for him to keep that.
He's got a lot of at-bats.
Anything else for Coach?
Yep. The last thing, Max, Eric, I know he's not in here, but the NCAA reps, you guys did a great job. Appreciate everything that you did for the tournament.